let's do our introductions. Hello, this is our compatriots of Simon Bolivar game, and helping us today we have...
My name's Eli.
I'm Cassie.
I'm Jackson.
Excellent. Alrighty. So you, in this game, your team plays as a 19th century Latin American man, so you're one person even though you're a group, who seeks independence from Spain and some sort of large Latin American state similar to the United States of America. How successful you will be depends not only on you, but your compatriots in other groups. So we'll deal with that later. Basically, we'll like multiply your results.
Okay.
Because it's designed for like a class. So you're a young man. You need to figure out your education. During your studies, do you decide to focus on law or on reading military strategy?
I'm thinking military strategy, but I'm open to law.
I'm fine. I was inclined towards law, but
We can go law.
I don't.
Let's go
I'm
law.
okay. Sure, we'll do law.
Let's go law.
Okay, sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm thinking of a number 1 to 10, whoever was closest.
I'm cool.
I always pick 4. So
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm looking for... I have a card for you, but I have to find it. And I'm not doing this quickly. Let's see.
we'll just be a polymath anyway. So
There you go.
it's
We're
gonna
just
be
going to
fine.
study everything.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes to get the Spanish out.
Do I not have a card? Oh, I don't have a card. I'm sorry. So make a check. Everyone rolls a dice. And a 1, 2, 3 is a failure, 4, 5, or 6 is success. If you have more successes than failures, succeed. If you have more failures than successes, you fail. If the number is the same, roll again until you either succeed or fail.
We failed.
You
Bad.
failed. Okay.
Bad.
You
Yeah.
chose law?
Yeah.
Okay, if you chose law and failed, you gain 1 political power card, and you have those cards. So you would take one of those. So the idea is that you studied, but it didn't click, or maybe you played around a little bit. That's for you to decide. If you had succeeded, you would have gotten 2 of those cards. If you chose, okay, you didn't choose military strategy, so let's get past that. So, which of the following statements about the Mexican Revolution is false? A, it was made possible in part because of Napoleon's conquest of Spain. B, Padre Hidalgo launched a successful revolution to help the Creoles. C, though mestizos helped with the revolution, they did not experience any major changes. Or D, mestizos were primarily interested in gaining access to land.
I think I have a vague feeling that it's D, but I could be totally wrong because I haven't listened to. I have only ever listened to the podcast, and it was like 2 years ago now. So
But no, this has been a while. It's a tricky one.
Okay. Usually Eli's
it's either
gut
A or
is
D.
right, but
It's either A or D, I think.
We can do D
Okay.
if you want.
It is B.
Whoa, so it's neither of the.
He was helping the mestizos,
Ah,
not the
okay.
Creoles. He didn't hear about the Creoles. So if you would have got that right,
False.
I think there's like a victory point.
false.
Guys,
It's okay. It's okay. All right,
I do that too often.
It's okay.
Okay. So you've done your studies, and now it's time to get married. Right? It's time to find a wife. Do you court the daughter of a politically active lawyer or a general?
Since we went
To law
to
school?
law school, it might be good to get the military.
So we're doing a general.
Sure, that's fine with me.
We're gonna
Alrighty.
court the daughter of a general.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're gonna let's see how successful you are.
Oh, God.
Make a woo check.
Can we flirt?
Woo check. Oh,
Lord.
gosh. Oh, my gosh.
We cannot. That is 3
We
failures.
failed really bad again.
Oh, I'm so disappointed because if you chose a lawyer's card and failed, you gain a 1 political power. So you would. Did you? I'm sorry.
We did the
Yeah.
general's daughter.
You gain 1 military power, and
And no
I
wife.
was so. See, if you would have got the wife card, if you got that, your wife shares a vision of independence and strong Latin America.
Oh, wow. That would have been great.
Glad you changed a failure to success, but that's okay. You'll just have a very unhappy, unfulfilling marriage.
Oh, no.
Great.
Which of the following statements about Simon Bolivar is false? A, he admired Napoleon and intended to become a liberal dictator for life. B, he was willing to expand to include the interests of non-Creoles, for instance, pushing for the abolition of slavery where he could. C, he was able to evenly distribute land in the economic and social revolution that followed independence. Or D, he wanted to form a unified Latin American country similar to the United States, but was able to do so.
Unable to do so. I think it's A.
I think it's A too.
A.
That's what I was going to say.
C.
No! Oh my
This is hard. Latin American
Guys.
So, yeah, basically, yeah, he was interesting because he wanted to be a liberal dictator. So basically, he was like, I'm in charge, but you can criticize me. Like, so he allowed newspapers to exist that would say bad things about him. He's like, yeah, that's fine. But yeah, they didn't. That was always the thing. He was a major hacienda owner. He did not touch land. He did not do that. Okay, well now this is something that will resonate. Study abroad. You are sent to Spain to continue your studies. Do you study law or attend a military academy?
Law school didn't work out too well for us, so maybe
So
we should go to
try
the
out
military academy.
Okay, make a check.
I do remember this game
Let's
now.
switch it up a little. Let's
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we got one success, so we fail.
Should we switch out our
This
dice?
often. Okay, you can. There are many
We're
dice
gonna
there.
we're gonna
Yeah, these ones are
What did you
weighted
choose?
wrong,
Did you
obviously.
choose law or okay, so you gain one military power. Oh, and you would have, if you would have succeeded, you also would have got a Europeans Connection card, which makes you connected. Oh, well, there's one that I really hope you do get.
me too.
Which
Yeah.
which statement best describes Caudillos? They were social reformers who sought to win land for the poor, which encouraged stability because such reform gave everyone a stake in society. B, they were social reformers who sought to win land for the poor, which encouraged instability because such reform meant there was no longer an elite class to guide society. C, they were dictators who sought to hold society together without true participatory democracy, which encouraged stability by avoiding the conflict that inevitably comes with democracy. Or D, they were dictators who sought to hold society together without true participatory democracy, which encouraged instability, since if people wanted significant change, they had to rebel.
Honestly, this is the thing that I was tripped up most with in this class, so I have no idea.
I want to say it's B or C.
You think they were either social reformers who encouraged instability or dictators who encouraged stability?
Yeah.
Okay.
Either.
Which one? I was thinking A, but don't listen to me because I haven't been right this whole time.
But
This is
the reason I don't think A is because typically if you're reforming, that wouldn't be that would cause instability.
This is
Like,
best
that would
describes. This one isn't a
Right.
false. That one says stability. I can't read the whole question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Because if they're
Read these
reforming, they're
supplements.
trying to like destable, like they're trying to change, bring about a bunch of change, and go against the status quo. It was my thought, but we can go A.
I was thinking, I thought that we were asking a question about their intentions, but
Okay.
I could be wrong.
So-
I never took this class.
Well, there's their intentions,
Right.
and then what actually happened.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and it's just best.
Okay, then you're probably right. It probably is B.
You want to go B?
B.
B.
Oh my
gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, so and that's connected to the whole thing. Where they didn't want to share the land out, so you had a mass of poor people, and then a very few small group of rich people. And then so the problem was they didn't really want true democracy because then the poor people would just vote, "Hey, give us some land."
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they tend to turn towards dictatorship, the Caudillos system.
I was completely wrong.
Okay, finding your way in the world. It's time to make your own way in the world. Do you practice law, serve in the family, or take care of your family estates? I'm sorry, serve in the military or take care of your family estates. So law, military, family estates.
We failed law school and the military academy, so
I guess we're caring for our family today.
sure that worked.
All right, make a check.
Oh
Please,
gosh.
please. You didn't.
Oh my gosh. All right, we're done.
We failed.
We'll keep the green one.
Okay. If you chose family estates, you gain a wealth card. So actually, I need to. I guess I need to fix this because you should actually gain more. Or no, you should gain 2 wealth cards if you would have succeeded. But let me give you a wealth card. So your first card.
Wow.
Hooray.
I am proud of it. I think I worked really hard on this set.
They look good.
Thank you. I think I used Venezuela's flag. Since Bolivar was Venezuelan.
Mm-hmm. So we can do a failure into a success.
We'll need
Okay,
that.
cool.
Jose Rizal was a Filipino novelist who was executed for calling for colonial reform. B was the Queen of Hawaii who was overthrown by American sugar planters. C developed the term eugenics and thought human beings could guide their own evolutions. Or D, he led the Filipino independence movement against Spain.
So I don't think it's
It's
B or
not
C.
B.
Yeah.
I think it's A or D. I feel like A, but I've been wrong this entire game. So.
Go ahead.
A.
Hooray!
Good job, guys.
Give yourselves a victory point.
Yes.
Finally.
All right, on the board. Hey, Napoleon has conquered Spain.
Yay.
Now is the time to rise up and seize independence. Do you fight directly or work to build support for the military?
Fight.
Okay.
Time to fight.
Let's
Fight. All right. If you fight directly, your group rolls a number of d6 equal to their number of military power cards.
Okay.
2. Which one should I take away?
Let's roll both greens.
Okay.
Let's go green.
All right. Who wants to roll?
Who's gotten a success?
I have not.
You have, and I got
you've
one.
gotten
I
success.
failed every single time.
All right.
Do you just want
But you're assuming
one?
the thing is,
Yeah,
you're
you can do
assuming that like someone is good at dice, and not that there's just a finite number of failures and successes.
No,
True.
someone's
We're
good at
all being
dice.
superstitious right now. Oh,
We can change though. We can change.
we can.
it
Let's see
down.
what. Okay, you got a 4. So should we use it to try
Might as well. I say.
to do this one because you roll it?
Yes.
So I'll give you the results first.
Oh, okay.
So if you have 4 or fewer results, you're not able to be.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So never mind. Don't do,
Don't
don't
do
do
that.
it.
Lost cause.
We're getting nothing.
So what would have happened is if you would have had 5 more successes, you would get a patriotism card.
Oh, okay. But instead we get nothing.
All right, and I just include that this is Napoleon raiding Spain and looting everything, and then there's Napoleon. He put his brother Joseph in charge, right? And then that's the Spanish driving them out. So I just thought it was funny to these comics that come up. Okay, Emilio Aguinaldo was a Filipino novice who was executed for colonial reform. B was the Queen of Hawaii who was overthrown by American sugar planters. C developed the term eugenics and thought human beings could guide their own evolution. Or D, he led the Filipino independence movement against Spain.
I agree.
I'm good with it.
D.
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 Nice.
You are correct. It was indeed.
I do
D.
remember that.
Okay, contact with the Haitian Republic. You had the opportunity to obtain weapons and supplies from the Haitian Republic by supporting the abolition of slavery in Latin America. Oh yeah, I didn't give people a choice. You just do it.
Yeah.
I was like, you have to help oppose slavery. So roll dice to see whether you are successful.
Oh, go ahead. You
Hey,
can have the white one.
okay.
Or I'm sorry. No, yeah, you have to obtain weapons supplies. Yeah, you're going to support this. So the question is, do you get weapons and supplies?
No.
My goodness. We can change one of those.
We can.
Well, if you had succeeded, you gain 1 military power card and a true liberty card. So
I'd
it's
like
up to you
I'd like a true liberty
whether you
card,
want
personally.
to do that.
I like true liberty.
Do you trust that one of us can roll a?
No, it just turns it to a success.
Oh.
Mhm.
Oh. Oh.
So do we want to do that?
You really want to do it.
Yeah,
I
we
can
can
see
do
it in
that.
your eyes.
Sure.
All right, yeah, let's do it.
Well, and it turns out Jackson is 100% correct to do that because basically it does the same thing.
Oh,
But you,
nice.
Oh, wow.
but you get a military power.
Mm.
So true.
So it was a good call.
I'm in Discord now.
But yeah, that's something that actually did happen. The Haitians wanted to. They said, "We'll give you guns if you're good with freeing slaves." And Simon Bolivar was like, "Right on." Which of the following statements about Cuba is false? A, the United States promised to help Cuba, ended up annexing Cuba as described in the Teller Amendment. B, Cubans won independence in part because the wealth derived from Cuba was used to support the Spanish Empire rather than to help Cuba. C, Americans were sympathetic to Cubans in part because of the treatment of Cuban civilians following the shift to guerrilla war. D, though they weren't behind it, the Spanish were blamed for the destruction of the Maine, leading the Americans to declare war.
I mean,
Do you mind if I move this box over there?
Oh yeah, no, that's no problem.
I just can't see that.
No, that's fine. I was asked to move stuff around, so I did.
I think it's A. We did not annex Cuba.
Yeah.
But that's what you're going with. All right.
Good job.
You're on a roll again. Victory points. Okay, winning out. This is one of my favorite things from this. You have the opportunity to convince the Legion of Hell to support you instead of the Spanish. So basically, it was this group of cowboys. Because this is in Argentina, I think, if I recall correctly, where they have a lot of beef. And so there was these cowboys that were like free agents. They would support whoever they thought was in their best interest. And they were literally called the Legion of Hell. So make a check. See if you can win their help.
They'll hurt you.
It's a good start.
Oh my gosh. We got all 6s.
The Legion of
Wow.
Hell.
If you succeed, you gain 1 military power card and 1 Legion of Hell card.
We got 3 6s.
For the week.
For the
Legion of
Are you-
Hell.
Oh my gosh.
So serious.
That is awesome. Very good, very good.
Sorry guys, I'm having an allergy problem.
Oh my gosh.
I don't.
You need to take a break. Or?
No, not like from in here. I'm just
Okay.
explaining why I'm coughing.
Oh, no. All right, which of the following statements about the Philippines and the United States is false? A, the United States Army was careful to avoid attacking civilians. The Philippines is doing so would only encourage resistance. B, there was a debate in the United States about whether to keep the Philippines, with some saying that colonizing the country would help Filipinos, with others arguing that doing so would threaten democracy. C, the Filipinos were winning in their fight against Spain when the United States joined the war and defeated Spanish forces. Or D, after organized Filipino forces were defeated, they turned to guerrilla warfare.
I don't think we were very careful about avoiding attacking civilians.
Yeah, I
but
would.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I would say that that's probably A.
Yeah, you are correct. Strikingly, in the Latin American game, there's all these questions about the Philippines, and those are the ones that you're doing.
Yeah.
Very confident
So,
about.
the final battle for independence.
It's not looking too good based on
Everyone rolls a number of dice equal to their military power and counts the number of successes and adds their victory points to the total.
4 dice. Plural.
Everybody rolled the dice that they rolled last time.
Oh, okay.
I-
I did this one.
I got this one.
All right, Cassie, you're in charge of the blue one too, because you've got the most successes so far. All right.
Okay, period.
Okay.
Okay, period.
Okay. Okay.
But we can change that one.
We
if
can.
we want.
I think
do
we
it.
should. It's the final battle.
Let's do it.
4 successes. And
Okay.
add our victory points.
So
So
what
that's
we'll do
8.
is, if I remember, this was set for 5. Like I figured this, like assuming there were 5 groups in a classroom. So we'll multiply what you got by 5.
Okay.
So you said you
8
had
times 5. We have 8 because we added 4 victory points to our 4 successes.
Okay, excellent. So you have 40, so that gives you at least 30 successes. You have won a decisive victory. The people of the country are proud of their efforts, increasing stability.
Heck
Nice.
So that's awesome. So you are independent. So
Nice.
but that's only part of it, right? So what sort of political system we create? One based on a broad-based democracy, or one based on centralized authority?
I think. I don't know.
I'm inclined towards democracy, but that's just 'cause-
I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm cool with democracy.
Okay.
Broad-based democracy it is.
Goodbye, haciendas.
Yes.
All right. So what would happen is each group would have voted, and that's what would have determined that. So we'll just assume that times 5, everyone votes for democracy. Your charisma has convinced them to follow you. Now, here's the thing, though. Of course, is that's not all that Simon Bolivar wanted to do. He wanted to form Gran Colombia, right? So, whoops. So there's a different slide depending on what the class decides. Can broad-based democracy hold Gran Colombia together? Everyone rolls a number of dice equal to their military power. Oh, whoops. Right? Oh my gosh. I need to fix PowerPoint. Not military power, political power. Because this is a political question. Everyone rolls a number of dice equal to their political power and counts the number of successes and then adds their victory points to the total.
We have a yes. Okay, and now it's a success because we said so. We get 1.
You got 1? How many victory points do you have?
4.
5. So 5 times 5 is 25.
Mhm.
Okay, if you want a clear victory in the final battle for independence, add 5 that, or if you want a decisive victory, add 10,
So we get
Yeah.
35.
right?
Yeah.
If your class has a total of fewer than 60 successes, democracy too weak to hold Gran Colombia together, and it falls, plunging Latin America into chaos and violence. If it was 60 to 75, then it would have been split, but it would have been an amicable divorce, so things would have been okay. You can only do it if you had 75 successes, which is purposely really hard because it didn't happen, right? Getting independence is relatively easy because that's what happened. But here it's whether or not you can form Gran Colombia. I don't know if I've ever had Gran Colombia form. I might have to make this a little bit easier
Yeah.
in playtesting to make it somewhat possible. But there you go. So you got to experience what it was like to be a someone who was sincere, but maybe not. Had a little trouble at the beginning.
Not the brightest, honestly.
Yeah.
Considering our
So-
lack of political and military power.
Yeah.
So, what did you learn about Latin American independence movements from this simulation?
I think it did a good job. I'm missing the word. Kind of showing us the different types of people that were involved. So we talked about the Legion of Hell, and then we were obviously somebody who was at least partially wealthy because we had family estates to take care of.
Right.
And then we also talked about the enslaved people, and then the people who didn't have land or lots of wealth and wanted redistribution. So I thought it was good for that.
Oh, excellent.
I agree.
I think the different, like, I guess wind conditions are cool. Like you try to free it from Spanish rule,
Mhm.
but then you still have to hold up
Right,
the democracy or the
right.
central.
I thought you said
Government.
wind conditions.
No.
As in like super windy or something.
Yeah, we're all in our storm.
Yeah.
Stormy. I don't know, stormy minds. No, very good, very good. And that, that was what a lot of what I was going for, just to see also as someone lives, they make these choices that then have an impact. And there's always, your hope is that some groups go political, some groups go military, but then it's
Right.
like, okay, you got the military part down, that's great, you can get independence, but do you have the political ability to hold it together once that's done? And that's always kind of the challenge, and that's part of what this is meant to simulate. But it is meant to be kind of a simple, fun one to do.
Yeah.
Not so complex.
Mhm.
Good deal. Any other comments before we try something else?
I also thought it was cool that it followed it kind of did exactly what Simon Bolivar did with going to Spain.
Yeah, it's roughly.
Going to Haiti. So I thought that was cool.
Oh, good deal. Yeah, it's roughly based on him. I just didn't. I just said you're like his buddy because I wanted to figure out how you could have a lot of people in a group do it. Because it doesn't make sense to have a class of Simon Bolivar.
Yeah, 5 Simon Bolivars.
It makes sense to have Simon Bolivar and you're helping him. And hope we're going to see, is he successful? But I don't know, teaching a classroom of Simon Bolivars would be a challenge. Is he?